Having a nice car is just one of those things that as you grow up and you work hard and you're successful and you make more money, it's just one of those things that we'd all like to have. And with so many financing options out there, what's the harm? Well, in this video, I'm going to share with you exactly why owning a nice car is probably one of the worst things you could be doing with your money. So I've been wanting a nice BMW for a very long time, and at the moment, alhamdulillah, business is good, the sun is out. I've been looking online to see what's out there. While I was researching, I've actually found out that there's multiple different ways of getting a car nowadays. So the first option that you have is to purchase the car. Whether it's a 2 grand or a 20 grand car, you can purchase it outright, or you can even do some sort of financing option. And many people think that this is the best way to get a car because it will be yours. You don't have to give it back later, and it is yours for life. But the one thing that people don't understand is the fact that you're spending all that money to buy a depreciating asset. This thing that you're going to buy is going to lose value every single day, to the point where 5, 8, 10 years down the line, your £20,000 car is probably worth less than £1,000. So this is definitely not a smart choice. The second option that you have is to lease the car. Now, many people believe this to be the best option because you only pay for the depreciation of the car. The monthly payment is generally a little bit lower, and you get to give the car back after a year, 2 years, 3 years, and get another one out. So you get to always have the newest models, and on top of that, generally there's very little maintenance to be done, and that's mostly covered by the leasing agreement. There is, however, a third way, and this is how wealthy people, smart people, rich people buy their cars. And what they do is they purchase assets. So instead of using that £20,000 to buy the car, what they do is they use that money to buy an asset, an income generating asset. And that asset is then going to give them the cash flow to pay for the lease. What that means is that you're not wasting any money on a depreciating asset. In fact, the asset is making you money, it's putting money into your pocket. And not only that, it may even gain value over time. It may appreciate. And what that means is that you have this cash flow and income stream for life. So this is why I personally think that using your hard-earned cash to buy a nice car, whether it's 5 grand, 10 grand, 20 grand, 50 grand, it's a really, really, really silly thing to do. What you want to do is take that money and invest it, buy real assets, income generating assets, and use the cash flow or the profits or the returns from those assets to buy yourself luxuries. This is how wealthy people buy cars. If you're not really convinced by what I'm saying, or if it still doesn't make sense to you, then click the link below where I've included a detailed breakdown of how I am planning to get a nice BMW for myself at some point soon. So a critical thing to be able to do this third way is to know where to put your money. And if you're wondering where this type of opportunities may be, definitely do your own research. But if you're still struggling, get in touch with us. There's a link below and we can point you in the right direction. If you've liked this video, please do leave us a comment and a like, and consider subscribing. And do let me know, please. Do you agree with what I'm saying? And also, what is your dream car?